Hi, this is Dr. Tim Smith from New Life Chiropractic, your max living chiropractor. With all that's going on right now, with the fear and stress of coronavirus, illness, I feel like so many people have forgotten that we actually have an immune system that's designed to fight off infection and disease. So many people have been so inundated with anxiety, stress, and fear from what's going on in the media, what they've seen around them, the restrictions that have been placed upon us, many of which is actually untrue and not nearly as bad as we talk about. But really the purpose of this video is to help you understand how powerful your immune system actually is and what you can do to strengthen your immune system to help fight off infection and disease. And that's not just for what we're currently dealing with as far as COVID-19, but how do you fight off the flu every year? How do you get less colds? How do you decrease your risk of cancer and autoimmune disorders? Because your immune system is what fights off everything. And we're constantly surrounded by germs, viruses, bacteria, parasites. And we all have this innate natural immune response to effectively fight off these infections and diseases. So today we want to talk about how do you build this up naturally? So that way, next time you come in contact with something, your body does exactly what it's designed to do, which is heal itself. And I hope by the end of this, you have more faith in your body's ability to heal itself than fear of getting sick, or that a medication or a vaccine is going to fix your problem. The best way to get and stay healthy, to prevent sickness and disease, is to invest in your own personal health. And that's exactly what we teach here in the office through the 5 essentials of max living. If you've never seen any of our videos before, I want to help you understand exactly how these 5 essentials help you build up your immune system and how you can start implementing these immediately today. Number 1, the most important essential, is core chiropractic. That's because your brain, your nervous system, is ultimately what communicates and regulates your immune function. So when you have a problem with your spine, a condition called subluxation, it actually causes a stress in your nervous system. This stress downregulates your immune function and actually makes you more susceptible to disease. So we're going to talk about how you can start changing that. Number 2 is nutrition. There are many things in nutrition right now that people are doing to weaken the immune system. Things like too much sugar, toxic food, stress food. But there are also nutrients that are built to design, actually strengthen your immune system, to build up what's called antioxidant defense, to protect you from foreign invaders. Number 3 is mindset. Is your mindset right now stress, anxiety, fear, stay at home, listen to what the news tells me? Or is it, I have faith in my body, I know what to do, I surround myself with like-minded people, and you actually know how to take care of yourself in a more natural, drug-free way? Exercise and oxygen. One of the things that fights off infection is oxygen, sunlight, vitamin D. It's important to get outside and move. And then number 5 is toxins. Toxins damage your gut, which weakens your immune system. Toxins overwhelm your body's system so they can't focus on fighting off infection and disease. It's these 5 essentials that will help you build a natural, healthy lifestyle so that you have faith in your body's ability to heal itself, fight off infection and disease. So let's look, number 1, at stress. We know without a doubt through multiple research studies done over decades that stress downregulates your immune system. The reason why is because when you're under stress, it creates what's called fight or flight, or sympathetic overdrive. In a sympathetic overdrive, this is a situation when your body thinks it needs to fight off to survive or run away to survive. And in that time, what it does is it temporarily turns off your immune system. It temporarily shuts off your digestive system. Temporarily, it switches you from forebrain, which is connection and health and healing, to hindbrain, which is survival. So basically, your body's going into survival state. This is great in that situation temporarily. But if you do this all the time, if you're under constant stress from fear of losing your job, financial, relationship stress, fear of watching the news and that coronavirus is the biggest pandemic we've ever had and you need to wear a mask and you need to stay home and avoid everybody you know and care about. This is a major source of stress. This stress is making your immune system weaker and actually making you more susceptible to getting disease. And all the things that they've said you should do are actually incorrect. Social distancing, well, that's a 50-year study to say that you should stay 6 feet away. The most recent studies from the Journal of American Medical Association says you have to be at least 27 feet away. Weird. They said we need to wear a mask. But don't wear the good N95 high-level medical mask. Wear a cloth mask. Well, what does this research show on a cloth mask? Well, that it actually blocks 0% of the virus. 0. And the virus may be up to 500 times smaller than the fabric of your cloth mask. And then it actually causes what's called hypoxia, which is a lack of oxygen to your body, and blocks great things like glutathione and superoxide dismutase production, which strengthen your immune system. So what's actually happening when you're wearing that mask? You're causing a stress to your nervous system, which is making your immune system weaker, and you're more likely to get sick. So these things don't work, and it's causing stress and anxiety with everybody, which is making the immune system worse. So what's my best recommendation? Turn off the news. Don't surround yourself with negative people. Start looking at the real research, which says this is no worse than a standard cold or flu, that more people died from the flu last year than have died from coronavirus so far, that other countries who didn't do any of this are actually healthy, reached herd immunity already, and are getting back to regular life. That's the stuff that you want to surround yourself with. Positive, optimistic people who understand the same thing that you do. Your body's designed to heal itself. What about chiropractic care? Many people think it's about neck pain or back pain. There's chiropractors that had to shut down because all their patients went away. Well, our office has been getting busier because people understand that the nervous system and the immune system is directly linked. And we read and understand studies that show that when you get adjusted, it can actually increase what's called interleukin-2, which is an immune hormone which actually stimulates the immune response. Studies that show that over time, patients who are getting regular chiropractic care for 5 years or more actually saw a 200% increase in their immune function, that white blood cell count increased, that their immune cells actually doubled in their body over time because of how effectively the nervous system communicates with the immune function. There are so many great studies linking chiropractic care to immune function. And one of the coolest things is when you look back to 1918 in the flu pandemic, they found that people who were going to chiropractors were 98% less likely to die from the flu than those who were going to their medical doctor. Now, is chiropractic the solution for coronavirus? No. Is chiropractic going to help you fight off infection disease? Not necessarily. But what the research suggests is that with regular chiropractic care, your nervous system is functioning at a higher level, which helps improve the function of your immune health and is more likely to help you stage a healthier, stronger defense, which is why I haven't missed a day for sickness in the last 10 years, which is why we see our patients and our families get sick far less often and recover quickly. And it's also why I have zero fear of getting sick and that being the thing that takes me down. And I want you to have the same faith. So what can you do? Pay attention to your posture. Spend less time on your cell phone, your computer, your laptop. If you're not seeing a chiropractor already, find a corrective care chiropractor who does x-rays, who has a plan for you, and who knows how to correct these conditions going on with your spine. And make sure that these are regular things that you do as part of a healthy lifestyle. Another thing that we know is that the spine, the nervous system, is directly connected to your brain. And your brain is what helps your body adapt to stress. So if you want to adapt better to stress and help your organs and systems create a strong defense and fight off an infection disease, then you need to take care of your spine and your nervous system. And that's the number one thing that we do here as a corrective chiropractic office, is correct the spine, the nervous system, so your body is able to better heal itself naturally. The next thing looks at the gut. Now, we've done other videos on digestive health, on the importance of the gut. What you need to know is that your gut health makes up 70 to 80% of your immune function. So if you're doing things to damage your gut, like high sugar diets, processed foods, foods with herbicides, pesticides, if you're taking medications on a regular basis, something as simple as ibuprofen has been shown to cause leaky gut issues, Advil, Tylenol. If you're getting regular vaccines, especially things like the flu shot, there's heavy metal toxicities, there's MSG, there's glyphosate, things that have known to cause leaky gut issues. You're weakening your immune response. So you want to start taking care of your gut, which will have a direct effect on your immune system. What about nutrition? You want to get healthy, life-giving foods, colorful foods like berries, fruits, nutrient-dense foods like cruciferous vegetables, garlic, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. We know that these things actually help detox your body and can build your immune system. You want to get lots of healthy fats. You want to avoid simple carbohydrates like breads and pastas and grains. These things cause damage to your gut. These things are full of toxins and sugars that weaken your immune system. Just 1 teaspoon of sugar can slow down your immune response for up to 4 hours. So avoid alcohols, candies, sweets, sugar-laden foods. These things are all toxic to your body.
Yeah, I get it.
And then you want to get your body moving again. Physical activity. We're told to stay inside. You need to get outside. Get in the sun. Do activities. Be around people. When you're around people, it actually secretes what's called oxytocin, which is a healthy hormone of our body that we need to improve immune function, to be healthy long term. So get around like-minded people. Get outside. Get in the sun. Get moving. Make sure you stay consistent with exercise. And number one, most important thing, as we've talked about multiple times, cut the sugar. Get the sugar out of there. Pay attention to your nutrients in your diets. When you put all these things together, this 5 essentials approach will strengthen your immune system, which will help your body build a strong, natural, healthy defense, and is the best way for you to get and stay well. So that way you don't have to fear sickness and disease, but you are empowered to live a healthy life naturally and help your body heal itself through the 5 essentials of max living. As always, if you have additional questions, you can find us online at maxlivingrocklin.com. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get regular videos like this to help you take care of your health in the best way possible. This is Dr. Tim Smith from New Life Chiropractic, your Max Living Chiropractor.